Nice, we're recording. Welcome to a little walk and talk. Haven't done one in a bit. No off route, no on route. Just Winnie marking pitches. Hang on, let me try and get the gimbal to Winnie marking pitches. We had to defrost the pitch marker this morning. It is cold up here.
It's fresh, man.
So there's only you might see as we get round. There's only 2 pitches that we can mark, or that Winnie can mark. The others are under Jack Frost himself at the moment. But this is, I'm sorry about the gimbal. This is the reality of grassroots football. As everybody knows, we mark all these pitches. Saves the club money and just gives us something else to do, doesn't it?
Luckily, I got enough, kid.
I know, we like to fill our time, we do. But to be fair, the pitches are looking smart, aren't they?
Yeah.
I'm really like. There's pros and cons to like this off season, isn't there? Because whilst the weather's not great, I can't get him in there. Whilst the weather's not great, and it's not good for keeping some games on, the pitches aren't being cut all the time, are they?
No,
So
I reckon. I mean, let's be honest. With the sun out, it looks beautiful, doesn't it?
it does. Look at these shades as well. These are my new shades, ready for skiing. I look like they're the one though, aren't they? Imagine these. I got a beanie that goes down to my bum.
Oof.
I don't worry. I haven't put the line in the. We don't need straight lines. Like, it is grassroots football, isn't it? And it just gives you that extra yard, I think. Whoops, a daisy. Oh, it's stuck.
Get some practice in with that gimbal.
Oh, hang on. Okay, it's the reality of marking pitches. It's the reality of the gimbal. It is a funny thing to use, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you want to pop onto the TikTok shop and get yourself one, why not do so for $9.99, $99.99? Yeah, we're getting these pitches, Mark. Winnie's up here tomorrow. Friendly, innit, against Zane?
Yeah, big game.
Yeah, so it's Zane's first 9v9 game for Tuffley Blues. Winnie's... Oh, my God! What's happened there? What do I have to do?
Oh, has it gone off?
No, it's still recording.
Yeah, is the gimbal off?
I don't know.
Oh, hang on.
Does the gimbal need charging? Oh, okay, the gimbal turned off. What do I do now? Okay. I don't think we can. I don't know that the gimbal's doing anything, mate. I'm literally just holding it's just a heavier phone camera now. But anyway, yeah, so it's Zane's first 9v9 game. Obviously, Winnie plays up here, so he's been playing a lot of 9v9. And I had the pleasure of playing Tuffley Blues the other day, and I'd say those boys can... I'd say those boys will be all right in 9v9.
They can play football.
They can play football, yeah. When he started with his 4 at the back, we were all over him, but then he's got these boys up top. Oh, God.
Did he have a false one?
He had a false formation, I'll tell you that. Tells me he's going to play 4 at the back because he wants them to play football. Next thing you know, he's losing, and he goes, "No, I tell you what, let's just chuck everyone forward and smash him." Nice one.
Great tactics.
Great tactics. That's the thing. I say that I'm Pep Guardiola of grassroots football, but I didn't change to accommodate it or anything, which was daft on my part, and I should have been kinder to my lot.
It's an interesting conversation, though. Like 9v9, as in what people play formation-wise.
Yeah.
Because I'm quite open with ours. You know, we're a very attacking team, aren't we? So
yep.
we don't flood the back with defenders. Now, obviously, the majority of people play with 3 at the back, don't they? In 9v9.
I don't know. As I say, the only people I've played 9v9 is you.
Yeah, most. Oh God, I can't see that.
Can't you? Do you need me to step? Do you need me to go? Is one beautiful thing. So I don't know how to work this camera.
I'll mark it on the floor.
So
the sun's in my eyes.
Yeah, you get a bit of sunlight, and you can't see these marks half the time. It really is. Even with me shades on, these super shades. Winnie's back.
Oh, that's a guess.
Oh God. This is really hard work. There we go.
That's a guess, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll have to come down through the line.
What do you think if I go?
Oh,
Hang-
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Here he comes.
Oh, I got it now, Babber.
Yeah, so the only people I played at 9v9 is yourself, and obviously you played 2 at the back for that.
It's mainly for me, because I've only got a couple of defenders.
Yeah. Well, actually, so have I, but it's where like your Prestons and Santis come into play there, because they're happy at left and right back because they like to take the ball forward and they like to see the game in front of them a bit.
Yeah.
So that might be how we do it, because I've got an abundance of midfielders like yourself, so I'll end up with Preston and Santi left and right back, Kobe in the middle of them, and then we'll go. God, I suppose Logan, Jaden. I don't know.
The positive thing is you've got the players.
Yeah, I've got the players. Arthur would be up top, but then I don't know where. I think maybe I'd put George. George is really good on the ball.
Yeah.
You just got to go backwards with it a bit. Don't worry.
It has marked.
Yeah.
Honestly, after all these pitch marks we've done, you think we'd be pros, but
we are pros, really, mate. It's the gimbal that we can't. Well, I can't. See, it's happened again. Do I go? Is it following my face?
maybe.
No.
Oh, you've got a lovely face, haven't you?
Oh, yeah. It must be the glasses throwing it off. I reckon it's getting a reflection. Yeah, so I think I'd play 3. God, what would I do? 3-3.
What? No.
Well, it would be 3-3-2, wouldn't it? 3-3-2.
Yeah, I sort of played
2-3-3.
2-5-1.
Do you?
Yeah, but then I've got. Like I mentioned before, I got the luxury of having 2 clever midfielders.
Yeah.
That can play in that holding as well. So
This is better.
Like
it's designed to be on the right. This is.
Drop in.
Yeah.
Very tactical for under 9s football.
Well, I think tactics start to come into play, don't they? Because obviously you get offsides, so you're going to have the offside trap. You know. Yeah. Don't know if you ever play it, but
yeah, do you know what? It was real lucky with ours. They quickly adapted to offsides.
Yeah.
I had 2 training sessions on it, and they took to it really well. But our biggest struggle was Code, bless him, because Code was very, very deep as a defender in 7v7.
Yeah.
Telling him to push up the pitch a bit. It was, but we got there, you know. And I love it. Like, we had that conversation, didn't we, in the last pod, of saying about at that age playing more kids on the pitch, 9v9. Mate, I don't think there's anything better.
No. The more you see it, the more kids you get on the pitch. And look at the space. I mean, you see how long it takes to mark this. I think whilst you do that, I might just sit over here.
Yeah, hover.
He's off to do the circle, so.
Hover in the middle and take in the views.
This is one of the things. Do you remember when we first marked these pitches?
What, how bad we was?
No, not just that. But we'd marked the 7v7 and the centre circle on that is so small compared to the 9v9. And when you start to mark it out and you think these kids are going from this to this, it's massive. It's a huge difference. And I think that, well, they benefit from it massively, I think. Personally. This is good for everyone to see that we do double mark the pitches.
Honestly, I can't get over how nice it is out here.
I know, it's a lovely day. Sun's shining. That's why I got the shades. Winnie don't wear shades. He reckons he's cool enough. But yeah, so he's up here. We've got is Jace on the
13s are on the 11, isn't he?
There you go.
So you got get that one marked as well?
Yeah, 11v11 will be marked as well for Jace.
Oh wow.
Can you not see it?
Nope. So we'll take a stroll up and I'll walk down.
Come back down. Yeah.
Get the steps in.
Oh mate, I'm on a load of steps today.
Oh, yeah,
hang on, what am I on? 14k so far?
Oh, you've been on a big dog walk.
Being on a big old dog walk. Yeah, I didn't lose any dogs today, which is nice. I lost 2 dogs twice yesterday. It's just ridiculous. Honestly, 4 dogs just running around like headless chickens. I took them to the college as well, and they were running around with me whilst I was looking to see if I could find the lines for the 9v9 there. And then next thing you know,
That's proper under frost, isn't it?
that is, yes. Well, actually, can we see? There you go. There's the frost behind us. So that's our 5v5. Over there's the 7v7. So they're in a bit of a bad way. They are. I say you can still see the marks on them though, can't you? So
half it. We can't mark that though.
we just can't see that. We can't see the marks under the frost. White on white don't work. Apparently, it's like double denim, isn't it?
Hey, I made a job out of white on white.
As you can tell, look at him. This is our Christmas break, basically. So, I was supposed to be at work today. I'm also supposed to be looking after my mum, but she's having a snooze. So yeah, come down here to hopefully get a really cool photo. Hopefully, and probably a massive rollicking, innit? But I don't know who's going to be more annoyed, Jace or the council.
But they will see the funny side of it.
Yeah.
Because banter is what it's about.
Banter's banter. I want it on that. I want it on that bank there.
But on that bank?
Yeah, I'd love to see it on that so that you can just always see it. Be good, wouldn't it? Might do it everywhere. You'll see what I mean as well. Sorry, it's talking all cryptic. It's like an inside joke.
We'll do what they normally do. Watch to the end.
Wait till the end to find out. Yeah. So big day for them. I haven't got a game for mine, and my training's not on tonight either, just because I've just got to keep on top of everything with my mum. Got to go do a bit of food shopping in a minute as well. It's just she's had a big old back operation, so but after it, she should be ready to come and ref a couple of games for us soon.
Back stronger.
Back stronger. Oh my god. Oh, Crouchy. I'm coming for you now, mate. Like, you're gonna have to answer now, because otherwise it's horrible, really. My poor mum's had a massive operation. Sort your life out, mate.
Calling him out.
Full on calling him out.
This is our setup.
Look at that.
It's great though.
Do you know, it's actually really relaxing, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is. I know we talk about it quite a lot, where we're pretty big into mental health, and well, for all sorts of reasons. But this, for me, is proper therapy.
Yeah.
Do you not think? Like, I read somewhere like just a 10-minute walk a day is really good to just clear your head.
I've seen somebody then. I can't remember what. I don't want to quote. I think it was called like something like 74, 75 hard or something. And it was 75 days where you read 10 pages of like a non-fiction book.
Yeah.
You had 20 minutes of exercise. When you finish work, get up. Oh, you come home from work, sorry. And you have 10 minutes of no phones, no TV. You just have 10 minutes. And what was the other one? Oh, like a pint of water as soon as you wake up or something like that.
What do you do it to a point of, so you get to 74?
And if you don't, so say for instance you get to like 10 days.
Yeah. And
you don't do it, you start again. So you have to do the 70. I don't know if it's 74 or 75, but you do them days. But if you obviously relapse or you miss a day, you start from scratch.
Yeah,
but
like that.
I don't know. I love it. Yeah.
Well, I feel like this is taking 74 days.
It was my Christmas break. I painted at home. I still got painting at home. But this is the only day we could get out here.
How's the kitchen looking?
Kitchen's finished now.
Yeah. Get any paint on the floor?
Nope.
Well done, yeah.
There, but that's all right.
Nice. That's fine. Might need to borrow some of that filler actually from Mummy's. It's just like, it's never ending, isn't it? You get to an adult, and I mean, I am the youngest adult going mentally, but you have to adult 24/7, don't you? Which is why even though it can be a ball ache, can't it?
Yeah.
Let's not lie. Sometimes you just think, Jesus, why did we say we do this?
I would say it's more difficult now, this time of year, where you haven't got the evenings and the night.
Yeah, because we used to do it at stupid o'clock, didn't we? I'd be doing it at 10 o'clock at night sometimes.
Because, realistically, by the time I get home from work, it's 3:45.
Part timer. By the time I go home from work, it's like 8 p.m.
You only got...
But I don't start till to like 1 o'clock in the afternoon half the time.
You've only really got half hour, and it takes. Wow.
We do 2 at a time now.
Try to. Don't we?
Yeah, we try to do 2 at a time. Like when I do the college, there's obviously only 2 there, and we do 2 at a time whilst we're here. What I tried to do was like 11v11 and 5v5. Then you could do 9v9 and 7v7. Then it takes around the same amount of time. You're done in about half an hour.
Yeah. But over the Christmas break, we were going to try and get here and just do a big mark, but
But it's frozen.
we can't get on there. Can we?
No, not on those. But at least we'll have these marked, and it's just doing a little bit of it, isn't it? But like I say, it feels like a ball ache, and it's one of those things. It's like type 2 fun sometimes. Not that it's like we're having a whale of a time, but you think that it's going to be a nightmare, and whilst you're doing it, you might not always enjoy it, but then you look back on it and you go, oh, thank God. But with this, it's like, I don't want to always go there. I'm like, oh God, it needs to be done. So yeah, I'll get myself there. And I start doing it, and I think I could do this all day. Like I literally thought there's been a few times where I've wanted to make a career of this.
Wow. Technically, it falls into painting.
Never really liked painting. Must say, it's not my thing. Yeah.
But it does look, like I said earlier, it does look good.
Mm. Do you know what? In fact, I tell you what, because it's 2025, and we didn't discuss this when we did the New Year pod. Do you do New Year's resolutions?
Do I?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the same one, isn't it? Go on diet, eat healthy, do more running.
How's that go?
Do you know what? I actually did think about one yesterday because there was a few little bits I was just waiting on, right, with some filler in the kitchen. And I'm very much of a tomorrow kind of guy.
Yeah.
And Jay was like, are you going to finish that today? I was like, no, I'll do it tomorrow. And I was like, actually, probably if there's going to be a resolution, is to do it.
What you do today, what?
Yeah,
hang on, what's
do it
it?
there and then instead of, because
Don't put off to tomorrow what can be done today.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
I'm very much, like I said, tomorrow kind of guy, a bit chilled.
Yeah.
Maybe too chilled at sometimes.
There's nothing wrong with being chill, though, is there? It's just like being a little bit laid back with stuff. I think it's good. It keeps you relaxed. It keeps you breezy. No, true. But like I say it when I'm at work. There's so many times when there's like, if I do that 5-minute thing, then it means that the next day I don't have to do so much work. But you just don't always want to do that last 5 minutes, do you? But for me, so I never do New Year's resolutions now. I used to do them, and I think I completed like 3 or 4.
Oh,
Gimbals off.
Being as perfect as you are, you don't need to do it.
Well, exactly. But this year, what I've decided I'm going to do is I'm going to set myself some targets. Yeah. So it's not like a resolution where like this is what you have to do. I think that you put too much pressure on yourself, which is what I mean like with mental health and stuff. Everyone seems so pressured these days, don't they?
Yeah.
And
but I'm one of them as well. Like if I say I'm going to do something,
I'm struggling with this camera. I'm sorry.
I'm proper OCD.
Yeah.
I have to do it like massively. Like when I started running before, it was like I said I was going to run. Now really, you shouldn't do it every single day.
No.
But I was out every day.
And then it kills the love for it, doesn't it?
Yeah, and then but I used to love getting up mornings like this. Cold mornings.
Yeah.
Fresh. I used to love it.
So mine is like walk the dogs all the time. And honestly, it's so therapeutic until you hear me going, Malbec, will you get back? Where are they gone? But and I do have full control over the dogs, I promise. But if they get a scent of a squirrel, they are gone. And they're rapid, mind. I don't know what I tried to say rapid then. But no, mine's to set myself some targets. And one of my targets is to wake up an hour earlier every day. Not continuously every day until I'm waking up a day before I should, but to just wake up an hour earlier. So I'm trying at the moment to make sure I'm up by 5. That's the latest I want to be up at the moment, so I can be out with the dogs by 5:30, and then I'm back with them by 6:30. Probably have to bath them, but I can almost leave for work on time, almost. And then it doesn't give me anxiety. Yeah. Because sometimes I'm going to work and I'm like, I'm on the way there. No, I don't mind being late for work. I never have done. And I know a lot of people think that's terrible. But then being late for work, I then am late to finish work. Because once I'm there, I work. And it's as simple as that. And I'm like, well, I've got to get it done, you know.
I'm a little bit like that though. But like, also, it's a financial thing for me because I get up late, don't have breakfast, I don't have a coffee.
Yeah.
Then straight away, on the way to work, you're getting a coffee, getting something to eat. You haven't packed no lunch. It's all little things like that, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And I want to wake up that bit earlier to just give myself that bit more time because it's the knock-on effect for me. Because then when I then finish work later, I'm like Preston's the last one at school, and he's waiting on the playground for me with his tail between his legs, like, my dad doesn't love
It's
me.
another one. Like Jada say to me quite often. She's like, going back to like, tomorrow and stuff. She'll say to me, "Well, if it's football, you'll do it there and then."
And this is the other thing,
And
isn't
I'm
it?
never late for football.
No, I'm always early.
And it's like,
But you're early for what you really want to do, aren't you?
yeah. Like,
And that's where the anxiety comes in for me, because I'm suddenly rushing to get there, and I can't stand the rush. So for me now, my resolution is my target is to wake up that hour earlier and just give myself more time. And I think I honestly believe, like, if you do that, it just de-stress. If everybody was a little bit more sensible the night before and went, well, I'll go to bed a bit earlier, so I'll wake up a bit earlier. At the moment, I'm not going to bed earlier, but still waking up earlier.
playing on card.
Turdos. But we have been on COD a lot. a lot. But
then I said to you, I only get this Christmas break, and then as of Monday, it's back to reality.
That's it, isn't
when
it?
I'm trying to play it again.
yeah, I mean, well, it's almost back to reality for me. I've got 4 days, and then I'm off skiing, and then off again in March. And
I've
then
got my 2 apprentices here.
I'll try and get them in.
Yeah, here you two.
Kobe's already had to change clothes once because he was here for 2 minutes and fell in the biggest puddle you'll ever see.
I got me 2 apprentices today.
What do we say, guys?
You get on the market in a bit, and you. Right, go kick a ball around. Yeah.
I think
Wife's at work, so
it's Harley at home.
Harley's gone out with his mates at the park.
Nice.
Football.
Probably just wearing a t-shirt.
Mate, he went out in shorts and t-shirts.
Yeah.
I said, you're going to be freezing.
Kids are thick,
Come
aren't they?
back. Hands was freezing.
Yeah.
Nose was freezing. Oh, yeah.
Thank you,
Thank
Tula.
you. Now,
All will
what
be
is
revealed.
this one?
Like graffiti artists. Get our Sam on.
Yeah. Like Banksy.
Wellesley. Rooty.
Rooted.
Oh, I'm going to graffiti the world. It's not graffiti, it's street art.
Yeah, we're spreading the word. We are
Passing the pod. Nice.
This is the reality of it.
Yeah. Should we
Yeah.
get on the should we get back on the pitch?
Yeah.
Back on the marking. Get over to the 11v11.
Whew.
Ready for our Jace. Gonna have the sun in it a bit now.
Yeah, we might have to walk around it.
Do you know what this is? This is us just wanting to be on the pod, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how much we love it. I know that for some of you, like, these boys are just waffling on, like, literally, but I love it. I love our life. I genuinely do. I think it's absolutely class what we do.
The thing is, though, right? I speak for myself, right? A business, wife, 3 kids. My life is 120 mile an hour,
Yeah.
and I don't really get a lot of time. It's like, if anything, I've had these 2 weeks off work, right? And I felt lethargic. I felt lazy. I felt like I can't be asked, right?
That's what playing COD until 3 a.m. will do.
Yeah, but then I don't do it.
No,
I
I know
never do
what
it.
you mean. Yeah.
And it's funny, like, I always find the moment I stop is the moment I'm like, oh my God, I'm knackered.
Yeah.
It's almost like you just got to keep going sometimes.
Yeah, you have. Well, no, it's true. You have.
It's
You've literally
kind
just
of
got to
like
keep
my
going.
therapy.
Yeah.
Anything. Like I said, God, this is getting quite deep today, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I like this one.
But like, I'm a very quiet kind of guy in the sense of, if anything's going on, I just keep myself to myself. And I find if I just keep myself busy, I almost don't worry about things. And I don't know if that's the way, but that's the way I've always coped.
I tell you what,
Wow, that is proper deep, that is.
our Jane will tell you different. That's a terrible
My mum
idea.
always says to me all the time, you need to talk. And I'm like, I just talk to me paintbrush.
I mean, to be fair, we spend like 3 hours a day on the phone, so that's basically our therapy, then, isn't it?
I have an awful on to me mate John, don't I?
Yeah, yeah. You got your little Thursday sessions, haven't you?
Yeah.
And this is what I mean. Like, a lot of people don't do that at all, do they?
No, I'm very lucky with him. He comes around every Thursday. He didn't come around yesterday, only because my living room is upside down at the moment with all the stuff out the kitchen and all.
Of course, it is.
It was just carnage yesterday. But he'll be back next week. And I think it's good.
No, it is good.
What
It is
turned
good.
into a football pod?
Yeah.
Very
Well,
good.
we didn't really have any. We were just like, well, we're here. Should we do a little Should we do something? So we have done something. We've done something a little bit outlandish.
I think it's good to talk like that, though.
Yeah, no, I totally
It's me
agree.
saying I don't talk, but it is good to talk.
No, you need to, mate. You need to. And yeah, like it is like therapy for me, because I don't have 3 kids, and I don't have my son all the time, but in between my life is 120 might be in third gear, to be fair. It's mental, my life, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just chaos. It's absolute chaos.
Some would say you don't out yourself.
I don't out myself at all, but I absolutely love it. I just like to enjoy myself and have a bit of fun, and that really is kind of what I'm all about. So this is my therapy, coming out doing this.
Well, I quite like the way the pod, like we said, it started as a bit of fun, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's really like shows our personalities.
Oh, are you going around your D now?
It shows our personalities, doesn't it? And like,
Yeah, I would love to do. We've talked about this a couple of times, to do like an out of hours one, or after the pod after hours, wasn't it?
yeah.
And see what our lives are like.
Well, I don't know, right? You speak to certain people. Now, I don't know if I'm one of them to swear a lot, but it's sometimes really difficult when you're trying to do a pod that we're basing it around. It's kids, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you're trying. So I don't know how an out and hours one would go.
No, I know it would have to be an adult only thing, wouldn't it? No, it's not triple X. But
Well, it depends how deep we go into it, mate.
well, I ain't shy, but yeah. No, it is like I don't swear around Preston or anything. I try not to swear in front of kids, but God, when they're not around,
Oh,
I'm a nightmare. God, I tell you what, 11v11 is massive, isn't it?
yeah, but then it ain't actually that much bigger than mine.
It's the width, isn't it? That's the one thing. I think it's got like an extra 10 meters on it,
So-
at least.
Going back to what I was trying to explain, changing the subject completely. I seen I can't think it was on TikTok. Was saying about this 3v3.
Yeah.
So it was like
Oh, yeah,
on the
yeah.
pitch. It was like here, that bit,
Yeah.
and then that to there as another pitch, and that one over there. So you got 3 pitches.
So using your 6-yard box,
Yeah.
you use that as one line, then
So
then between the 6-yard box, and then from the
It
6-yard
would
box
almost go
against the other
6 yard
side.
up to that 18 as a square that is there.
Yeah.
That up to there, the other 6. You see what I mean? So you
Yeah,
got
so
3
what he's
pitches,
saying, you got this,
Yeah,
you
it
got a
would
6-yard line there, and then
would
you go
come-
back to the one corner,
I think.
6-yard to 6-yard, and then
So you could get
6
what
yards
you
to
were
the
saying
final.
about pitches. You could almost get 3
Oh.
in one. That makes sense.
Yeah, so this is in, it's about what we had said about on the pod before, where they're trying to, oh God, I don't know what's happened with the gimbal now. They're trying to bring in some new rules, and actually, I think we may have somebody lined up that has got a different perspective to us, which is nice. Actually, it'd be good to have a for and against. So it's a quick shout out, Coach Dad, calling you out now.
Yeah.
Let's,
No,
we need to get him on, actually, because we've
mentioned
talked about it a lot, and he's actually for the new changes. But basically, within them, for the younger age group, like the really young kids, they're going to be playing. They want to play like futsal 3v3, and we've been saying about how, like, where on earth are you going to find these pitches? And whilst I do, like, I never really thought of how much you could split in 11v11, and that's great. But for me, I think they failed to realise just how much grassroots football is. I just said I don't swear, but grassroots football's on its ass in a lot of places.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of clubs struggling. It's been a big struggle since COVID. COVID hit a lot of clubs hard.
Financially, though.
Financially is the thing. And until, like, there's funding available for all these things, because we've all seen that there's you can get grants. I've seen that there's a £25,000 grant that it keeps getting shared.
There's so much paperwork.
It's a lot of paper. Exactly, the application is ridiculous.
It's almost like they put it like that so people won't bother.
Yeah, and that's my forte as well, is to just see that and go, yeah, no, I'm fine. I'll raise the 25 grand another way. But until funding's available for all these things, I don't see why they should be allowed to implicate all this change. People have only just got used to certain changes, and again, pitches are finite. land is the one thing we don't make more of. So
If
where
anything, it's less. It's
yeah,
with houses and stuff like that.
and global warming.
Global warming.
But yeah, the pitches are finite, and whilst you can split, essentially you can split an 11v11 into 6 3v3 pitches. That's great. So you'd put that on in the morning, but then what happens when that 11v11 is being used by your under 14s?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So then those kids have to go on even earlier, which is great until you got the winter months and
I was
all.
also saying as well, obviously futsal's them really small goals.
Yeah.
Now, that's fine, but if you're buying, argument's sake, 5 sets,
Yep.
it all adds up.
Well, let's say for that, you get 6 sets, because there's always loads of kids available for. I mean, I found an abundance of kids when I started the 6s.
But then, like we said, you know, people that's playing 7v7 now, they've roughly got a squad of 10, 12. So straight away, that's four groups of 3, because that's what they were saying. They don't want kids being almost on the sideline. They want them all playing consistently.
Yeah, but then
I get that.
That's great, but then
the argument to me is some of them kids are very new into it, and they don't want to be playing all the time.
No,
they don't, and that's not coaches saying you're not good enough. You don't. Some kids don't want to play all the time.
Well, and also, like I say,
want that
it's
rest.
just not the facility to get them playing all the time. Until those facilities become available, and until they're readily available for every single grassroots team, like, let's say, for example, because
Oh wow.
don't worry about it, mate. Don't worry about it. I just won't put it on camera. But let's say, for example, I don't know, you've got all those games on. You got all those games cancelled because they've all entered a league per se. Yeah. So all those fixtures get rearranged, and you've suddenly got to play all those fixtures later on, like in the summer and all. But then everyone's going on summer holidays, so then you can't field the sides.
Oh, yeah.
It's just, it doesn't always work, because a lot, like, school holidays are always left, aren't they? We never had fixtures on school holidays.
Please. I'll play.
Yeah, but I don't know, because apparently all these rule changes they had spoke to like your local FAs. I'd love to know who from Gloucestershire FA they spoke to, because I can't imagine any of them think that there's an abundance of pitches.
No, but then I suppose if they've based it in Gloucester or Gloucester-Cheltenham area, they do have that luxury of having bigger space, don't they? Whereas we said before, we're under a rock here.
Yeah, we are under a rock here, but whilst they got bigger space, they've got a lot more people, and if you suddenly segregate those into smaller size groups, you're going to really struggle to accommodate them all, aren't you?
There's so much into it than just them going, these are the changes.
Yeah, obviously they haven't just done, and I'm not implying for a second that they've just gone, I think this is a good idea, let's just do it. Don't think that they've done that. But what I'm getting the hang of it.
Well, I'll have to go back up there because I can't see none of that.
Oh, sorry. What I do think is that they could have spoke to places where football is struggling.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
But that's kind of partly a bit what we're trying to do, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what our pod is. It's like, again, it's been us waffling on about everything from mental health, marking pitches, to Call of Duty.
It all is relevant, because people that are coaches, people will find the stress. People will find the struggle for time.
Yeah.
People will not be able to. Some people can't commit every week. Again, you know, let's go to, I don't know, say for instance, you're in a situation like yourself then, who doesn't live with your child and has maybe alternate weekends. The commitments to certain things, everything, it's all relevant, really.
Yeah, exactly. There's lots.
It's all relevant, and like, I don't know, it's difficult at times.
Yeah, it's difficult, and again, that makes it really difficult to field all these different sides. So let's say, for example, again, you split your because we're going back to 5v5, if let's say you would be at under 9, there it is, mate.
Yeah, I'm going to go the other way because I can't see it.
So you go back to 5v5 at under 9, but suddenly you have to make 2 sides because you're not doing under 7s. Yeah, you've got to make all those. But some of the kids can't commit every week because they're with their mum that week, and mum doesn't bring them football.
Yeah,
and then it does happen. It does happen. We've seen it ourselves. Because I tell you now, Preston's mum won't take him. You see, here it is. You're bang on it there.
Yeah.
So there. Yeah, so
it does happen, and it's
it does happen, and but then it means suddenly you can't field a side. So then you go, oh, well then what we'll do? We'll just have loads of players in this team, and then their whole idea of getting more kids playing more often, it doesn't work then.
Realistically, I don't think there is a right answer.
No, I don't think there's a right answer, and I like what they're trying to do, but at the same time, it feels like it's something that, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah,
it's my motto. That is, as a builder. Just leave it alone, Bab.
I would just say, if there was anything that I was going to say about it, it'd have been nice for them to go, this is what we're thinking about doing.
Yep.
Instead of going.
I think it's the same the world over, isn't it? There's not enough. It's not enough meetings, is there, mate? Not enough committee meetings for my liking. I've said it before. I said it to Jace the other day. I said there's a problem with this whole one meeting every 6 years, as it feels like to me. I feel like we should have them every week. I'd love to just sit down and talk about it all.
Ooh.
What's everyone's thoughts on all of mine and Winnie's ideas?
Because we got a lot.
Oh, man. Yeah, I put on my Facebook, I put, in the words of Preston, everything you and Winnie say you're going to do, you just do. And if we do everything we say we're going to do this year,
wow,
I'm going bankrupt.
I'll tell you what, though, if we pull it off,
yeah, it could be massive.
Be worth it.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Again, look at them two going for a jog. Look. He's making her do shuttles.
Hey, I'll tell you what, though. Having kids is like having dogs, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%, mate.
You've got to tire them out.
Oh, I said it before. As like when they're young, like really, really young, I'm talking up to the age of about 5. They are exactly the same as a dog. It's no different at all. No different at all. In fact, a dog does often listen more.
Wow. Yeah, if it's anything like mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Can't get dogs playing football though. I real struggle with that. We're not allowed any on the pitch. I tell you, I turned up today at Buchanan. Did you see those people when we rocked up? It was like a family. They'd just gone on with their dog, and they'd just come in here, and they literally just saw us and turned around and come out.
But there is still a public footpath here, isn't it?
The public footpath goes on. Well, there is a public footpath, but there's no dogs. There is, they'd have to have it on a lead and take it up there. I say there's no dogs. I bring Cosmo on here all the time. I'm not really bothered. As long as you pick up their poo, it doesn't really bother me. Yeah. It's just, I do just find it funny when people see it. They go, "Oh no, oh no, we're in trouble."
Yeah, for somebody important.
I know we are. We're massive. They probably recognise us. Their kids probably went, "Oh my god, it's the guys from the pod."
Like and subscribe, kids.
Like and subscribe. Yeah.
But yeah, we're forever growing. We said that, and we're on the hunt for 1,000 now, aren't we? Yeah,
on the hunt for 1,000. And actually, if anyone has watched this far in, because we're on 38 minutes now, it's going to be like a 5-minute chat as we mark the pitches.
We'll enter a competition.
No. No, because I've still got prizes to give out. We could do with some more interviews, couldn't we?
Yeah.
I thought this. I'm going to walk around with you this time, because this circle's even bigger.
We want to get Millport going. Like I said, we spoke to Coach Dad. We've had some messages, and if anyone likes what we do, certainly give him a listen, isn't it? Because
yeah, definitely.
He's very interested. His journey has been remarkable, really.
Yeah, and it's kind of the same as ours, and I've liked to see how his mindset has changed a little bit in it as well.
Yeah.
Like after he said when he got his first win, and it suddenly made him actually want to win a little bit more.
Yeah, of course. And you do. It's like anything, isn't it? Once you get a taste of it.
Oh well, yeah. Just don't go into Pioneers League at a Severn Valley once you do. Rough ride. But we're getting there.
Yeah, of course you will. But yeah, we definitely want to get more people on.
Yeah, it'd be really good. I want to get some coaches from some other clubs. Really, we did have a little bit of an idea for a fan debate as well. So if anyone wants to come on for that, I have already put it out into a group chat, but didn't get that many. But fan debate doesn't necessarily have to be from coaches, does it? If anyone's listening to this and thinks, yeah, I'd love to come on and chat, and if we could get a few people on at the same time, I think it would be really good to just see what everyone's thoughts are on everything grassroots, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why not?
Like we said before, though, isn't it? Just because we have an opinion, don't mean it's right.
No.
You know.
Well, I don't know. I've only ever been wrong once before, so.
We obviously may see things different. And like you said, if you mentioned about Coach Dad liking the changes, that's good. Maybe we can have that chat.
Yeah, I'd like to see what he likes about it, and because he might know a little bit more than us. Like I say, we haven't done a great deal of research into it because it hasn't all been properly released yet. So there's not too much we can do on that front. That's done.
We want to look at that line.
Can I get it in there? It looks straight on the camera.
Does it?
Yeah.
Ah,
God, that's just because of my gimbal skills. I'll try and get the sun. There we go.
I'll block the sun out, mate. But yeah, that's done. So really, we had a chat, didn't we? But 41 minutes.
Yeah.
Mark 2 pictures out.
That's not bad. And we stopped. Yeah, we did stop for a good 10 minutes in that. So, yeah.
Right, take that there. Give me 5 minutes.
We'll come off it now.
I'm tired and hungry now, I expect.
Yeah, Jade's messaged you twice as well.
I see.
I have replied, don't worry.
Love you. Yeah, this is, like you said, it was just something a bit different today, wasn't it?
Yeah, so it is just a little chat and just to see inside our heads, I think, sometimes.
Oh, I don't want to go inside there.
Yeah. You won't want to get in mine, Bob. My God.
Keep watching, please.
Yeah, keep watching, please. We really are trying to do some cool stuff. And please get involved.
Yeah.
Please get involved. Someone come on for an interview. Like, just a chat. We don't even have to talk football.
No, we clearly haven't talked football half of it, but...
Should we try our first ever group counselling?
Oh,
Who do we get on?
got to be one person on it.
Private zone. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Should we get our Jane on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'll love that.
I think that would be class. It would be nice to give her some counselling, I think.
Hey, I was quite a good child, so... You have to do a lot for me.
Yeah. No, she hasn't, has she?
Yeah. Got the kettle on there, isn't it, man?
I think so, mate. I'm cold. Yeah.
So, is that the mark for me?
And it's up the line from me. Up the well.